Alright, so a little cut there. The thunderstorm just kept getting worse, so I just called it quits for the night. It probably would have been fine. I mean, it was fine. My power never went off, but just in case. Just in case. Anyway, so when we stopped, for me, 12 hours ago, for you, 3 seconds, we were in the midst of a life and death battle with these guys. Also, that's gonna be an issue soon. Clint, we got time on those ones. We keep pestering those ones, and those ones also a bit of an issue. So now that we have, right, we got ammo, we have walls, we have guns, grenades. Let's make a handful of grenades. And I might as well make armor, right? Just unequip this. There we go. Apparently you have to make light armor in order to make that armor, so I might as well. Gets rid of 40 iron plates. Or saves, I should say. Okay, before we run off, I'm probably good on iron. I'm gonna try and fill my inventory up with copper. That's probably good enough. Nearly 400 of it, 330, whatever. Blue science, I would love to do some blue science. Increases yields for all miners. Let's go ahead and start research on blue science so I know how to make it. And then we'll deal with the increased stuff. So car is right here. It's just a little hard to see sometimes. Okay, I've got 9 med packs. I've got, did I just med pack the vehicle? Hold on, I want to med pack myself, not the vehicle. We have 7 med packs and a sunny disposition. A little bit of blunt trauma. It's all we need. I guess if I come down from the top, I'm a little worried. We'll get some other angry boys after us. It might be best just to continue our assault from below. I might start putting down concrete just because it's hard to tell what is a tree and what is just random grass. It's that is a lot of corpses. Someone has been busy down here. I wonder who that could be. We'll give him 15. We'll give you 15. 16, whatever. We're being attacked somewhere. The guns are handling it. They do have a little bit of ammo left. Oh, we will have to go back and deal with that pretty soon, I'd say. Get this guy 20. Yep, here they come. That's why I gave him all the ammo. I wish it wasn't night. Not too much I can do about that at the moment. It's just gonna be night for a little bit. He's fine. Totally fine. As for the aliens, they do have one spitter over there. Did the, hold on. Did the car actually have any ammo left in it? 10% mining increase. That's not all that much. The gun has no ammo. I can give it some ammo. I really only need to deal with that. Well, there's like 4 of them up there, aren't there? There are in fact a lot of them. Can I chuck grenades out the window? If I can, this will be marginally easier. I can in fact chuck grenades out a window. Requires intense concentration as I drive in circles, chucking grenades. Okay, well, that's most of them dead. Just need to kill that guy. And then I can just work on shotgunning the rest, I think. I think shotgunning's cheaper. I'm gonna have to put up some defenses up here, though. Oh, you're just gonna shoot that directly, huh? I mean, great. But I am getting mauled. Alright. Alien threat conquered. Gonna have to get maybe 1 or 2 janitors in here to clean this up. It's a bit of a mess. Can't believe they'd leave all these corpses here. It's a lot of corpses, to be fair. But they're all dead. And that's a good thing. So with that taken care of, let's drive into some more rocks. Let's see, we need to connect this up, so we really need to make a wall. Do you want to like encapsulate that? I don't think so. I think we're gonna make a wall from like right here, because this goes on the right. I don't think I can walk through any of that. I can walk through this. I'm going to assume I cannot walk around that. In which case, that's where the wall starts. We'll see real quick. Never mind, I can 100% walk around that. Now I can't. And we just make a very large wall. Wall has to go all the way up and encompass probably the iron, the coal, and that pump. Or that, you know, hole in the ground. And I might need more walls. And 900 might be enough. Let's see, where's that iron? That iron's still pretty high up. We got a minute or two of walking upwards still. I'm gonna build directly over the rocks. I don't really care about these rocks. Maybe one day we will care about those rocks, but for right now, I do not care about those rocks. And if there's anywhere that has, this is a lot of trees. If there's anywhere I'm gonna put guns, it's gonna be here-ish, because all the aliens are right above us. Out of the way, trees. Progress is coming through. Can't have you mucking up my innovation. Okay, fine. That's probably good enough upwards. It gives us a bit of headway. Headroom, depending on how you want to look at it. With the, okay, tree, thank you. It gives us some room to put some turrets or belts or whatever we're wanting to do. Because I could have just put it directly on top, like right here. But what if I wanted to go up? I'd have to come back and take the walls down, move everything up a little bit, put the walls back up. It'd be a very painful time. Well, maybe not painful, just maybe a little inconvenient. Trying to avoid that. I mean, this forest also could be considered inconvenient, but this inconvenience is kinda something I have to deal with. It's almost over anyway. There we go. That's that single tree. I wish I could incorporate those rocks into my walls. Can't. We probably have enough. Probably have enough of these. Got a little close on the core seam. And we will have to build a handful of those to put them somewhere. Kind of feels like we're on the moon. I only say that because of all the white sand. We are gonna have to worry about some unsightly neighbors down here too. But I'm gonna connect over to this. I'm gonna go this way and then down. Probably. You know what? It might be better just to cut over left right now. Out of the way, trees. I know you're good for getting rid of, you know, pollution and all that. But I've got to clear this planet of all of its life, apparently, in order to leave. Maybe if they weren't so angry at me about destroying the environment, we wouldn't have to worry about this. I can still get around. Technically, you can still get around if you wiggle. It's fine. They won't really care. They'll be going for the guns anyway. Slash getting shot by the guns. Okay, and I'd love to set up, you know, a whole bunch. Actually, we need to start with the power, don't we? Let's get 2 of those. We're gonna do the same power situation as we did up top. We're also gonna need an offshore pump. And we already have some coal to start it off. But we're gonna pipe coal down here. Which means this is probably the place that should be most heavily guarded. Or at least it should be the last place to run out of ammo. Could make some of these. Wait, I can actually make those? Oh, those don't need solid fuel. I was like, wait a second. Why could I make those? I needed all the fuel earlier. They don't need solid fuel, they just need glass. Okay, offshore pump is here. And do we need 2 offshore pumps? Pumping speed of 1200 a second. How much fluid does one of these need? Probably not 1200. 60, yeah. Probably don't need that many. We'll do. We don't want to do that. No, we're gonna need some pipes. Because we're gonna want coal to pipe in like right here. And then these will be responsible for putting coal in the machines. I mean, I guess I could just put them next to each other, right? No reason to have them randomly have pipes in between them. And then we actually need 6 of these. And we will have a beautiful, beautiful just stack. I can squeeze through here. That's interesting. Also going to need a lot more power poles. So we'll just queue a bunch of those up. And I do have to walk. Let's see. We should be able to just make a straight line all the way across. We don't have to zigzag or anything. I had to get rid of a tree or 2. Or 12. And there sure are just a lot of trees on this lush, barren planet. If only it was a desert. I mean, by the time I get done with it, it might be a desert. Okay, this is probably good enough. Unfortunately, there are just a bunch of trees sitting on top of my lovely coal. Get out of here, trees. Don't you understand? I need this. Okay, and then this is where we will grab... I think, how much coal is in this little patch? Probably got 20k, 30k. We've probably got like 60k thereabout. This might be able to single-handedly feed both of those. I'm wanting to pipe that coal off somewhere else, so I'm trying to figure out how much... Like, I'm hoping I can maybe run this entire facility off of this little patch of coal. And then the rest of the coal I can farm off somewhere else. There we go. So if I throw in a little bit of this, you know, it does actually need... Oh, can I make a solar panel real quick? It does need regular power to start because this has to pump water in here initially. So I might need to put one solar panel, which unfortunately it's getting dark. So that solar panel's gonna have to sit here and do nothing. You need a lot of those. Speaking of which, how do I make blue science? What is blue science? Sulfur, advanced circuits, and a multi-cylinder engine. Okay. So like I figured, we're going to need all the oil. Is that... I actually can't see down there. But I can put a radar. It also doesn't help me see, but it will once I put it down here with the coal. I am producing coal. That's good. Now we need to quickly start working on producing guns so that we, you know, don't lose this factory. Speaking of guns, we need to get to the iron patch, which is somewhere in this nightmare forest. I think. Yep, there it is. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the butt getting rid of this forest to actually build my factory, but not too much you can do about that. If only these would come in perfect squares. Fortunately, they don't. I think we just, I guess we'll get most of it. Yeah, I think if we put it here... That's some right there. That is like 600 right there. Okay, that should theoretically be grabbing all of the coal, or yeah, coal, iron there. Similarly, this will also start doing it, and that's just how we'll do. This one's gonna produce like almost nothing and then run out. That's just how it is gonna be. Let's go with fluid wagon. No. Let's go with probably filter inserters. Those are probably a little more helpful. Actually need a couple more miners right here. I should... I kind of hate it because whatever this is, it probably needs to be by itself. I guess I could run these down. Like, it goes here, and then it'll go down. And then this is where we'll have our furnaces. Build a couple of those. We're actually gated by regular rocks? Yeah, regular rocks. Which I could thankfully just take apart some of those. So, not the biggest issue. Like, this bad boy's got 30 of them right here. We're gonna need to pipe coal up. And we'll probably use red arms here. We'll do like coal here, red arms into here, blue arms out of coal, or out of blue arms from iron to iron plates, red arms in with coal. That way, because coal probably needs to be way less than the iron. We'll probably be producing a lot more iron than we are coal, or using coal at least. Means we are going to need some more drills. A couple extra drills, and that should be good enough, I think. Maybe, who knows. We'll probably do the same idea we have up here, except vertically. But then again, I guess I do want to just use this. We're missing, how much is right here? There's 2K right here. That's what we'd be missing out on. Versus the 1.8K. So we put a drill here. We put a drill here. This is still where like 18 other drills are going. We'll get those one of these days. Do you think that's enough? Maybe. That might be enough. We'll go ahead and have them come up. Sorry, trees. Filter inserters are done. I could put everything on one big belt. Feels like a bad idea. Just randomly shove everything into the same belt. You'd have to have a pretty fast belt, I think, to get that to work. And it'd have to loop. And you'd have to make sure that you didn't run, like, out of space. Okay, let's take our furnaces. We'll do 3 on each side for right now. I don't know if that's enough furnaces, too many furnaces. It's probably not too many furnaces, to be fair. Just get it. Thank you. Just trying to get it out of my inventory, or my cursor. And then we'll need some reach inserters as well. I'm building willy-nilly. No real decision here on how I'm doing it. And this needs to be split into 2. So we'll need a splitter here. After it makes our 100. We're actually out of regular inserters. How's this happened? I had 90 of them. Okay, I didn't have 90, but no, I had a good amount. That just goes to more boxes. Oh, that goes to batteries. Okay. Batteries do exist. They're just a little hard to come by. Okay, it's gonna be a hot minute. That's fine. Do that. And then put fast ones here. Will this even work? Am I gonna... It will not work. Not unless I get those medium electric poles. Maybe if I have the medium electric poles, it'll work. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick this here. You know what? There might be an easier way to do this than the splitter. We have this one pipe in this way, and then turn this way, go underneath. And technically this needs to be one farther. Okay, I think that'll work. It saves me on some conveyor belts. That way I don't have to have two running up. This one stops there. And I can extend it if I need to. If not, I can ignore it. I wonder what I'm going to need for those medium electric poles. I know I'm going to need I'm going to need a lot of crafters. We're going to need a lot of guns. And therefore we're going to need a lot of crafters. And let's go ahead and get rail signals. What do I need for medium electric poles? It's 2 steel plates. I can live with that. Because we maybe be able to put one here, and not have to worry about it. Okay, so iron's gonna come in here, iron's gonna come out here. I say we, oops. This line will be entirely bullets. That might be too many. And by that, I mean we'll be needing more bullets than we can feed iron in. But we'll see. I'll put it here, and I will put a... I'll put a tentative splitter. They won't want to put it up one higher. Oh, that can't be good. That can't be good at all. How's there? My wall factory. It looks like... How did they get there? Yes, I know. There's aliens kind of pestering my stuff up there. I'm working on it. How did they get so up high? Yes, my wall factory. I understand. It's fine. Just barrel through a couple things here. And then stop. Remove the walls. Walls. Thank you. Yes, I understand. It's gonna beep beep a lot. Be there in about 20 minutes. They must have went all the way around. So they didn't go through any of my walls. Hold on, I gotta navigate. So they must have come in this way? Maybe? I'm glad they're not destroying any of this stuff. And it's really just... Yeah, it's just a couple of them up here punching the trees. Dude, you gotta get out of the way. They were out of fuel anyway. How did they get here? It's a good question. They destroyed a couple furnaces. My wall factory. I'm actually not too plussed about that. I didn't really need a wall factory at the moment. I guess I'll put a couple guns here. I really didn't think it was that would come from the north. But do they swim? How in the world did they get down here? Unless they, you know... But who am I even pestering? It's none of these idiots. I mean, I'm kind of pestering those idiots, but did they really come in, like, wide berth, sneak up this way? Very confusing. Here you go. Here's 6 bullets. Okay, rail signals are done. Let's move on to circuit network, I guess.